Guy, it's a critical time for glyphosate at the moment, and the renewal is up in the air. What's the viewpoint from the NFU?
So you're right, Phil. We've got 4 months to get this key product for UK farmers renewed, or we'll lose it. Really disappointing news out of France yesterday. It looks like the French government are going to vote against that renewal. It looks like Macron is going for the populism rather than the science. We are going to step up now and push COPA to make sure that the rest of the EU governments agree to follow the ECA approval, which showed it was quite safe. What key now are the Germans, who are in electoral mode, so there's not a lot of sense to be had there until after their election at the end of September. If we can get the Germans to vote yes, keep the UK government on side, then hopefully we will win. But we really have got to look at this again and take nothing for granted. No room for complacency here. We could lose this product if we don't sharpen up our lobbying. COPA must step up now because it's an important product not just for British farmers but for all European farmers.
Glyphosate is fundamental for pre-planting stages on stubble fields. It allows growers using min-till techniques to reduce ploughing and greenhouse gas emissions by leaving the soil undisturbed.
I use glyphosate by creating a stale seedbed. I cultivate my land after harvest to get a chit of the black grass. It comes up nicely, and then we go over with glyphosate to kill it off. Then we cultivate again, and then we go over a second time with glyphosate just before we plant. Therefore, we've got a really good stale seedbed. We've got rid of an awful lot of black grass before the crop comes up.
And if glyphosate was lost, what would that mean for your business?
I cannot imagine farming without it, to be honest. It would be a real crisis. I'm only a fairly small farm. I can imagine serious problems ahead if it was banned.
Anthony, why is glyphosate vital for your business?
We're having greater and greater trouble controlling black grass on my arable farm. I farm just under 300 acres, and in rotation with spring cropping, Roundup is hugely important to control black grass and also grass weeds.
What would it mean to you if glyphosate was lost?
If we didn't have glyphosate, we would have to do a lot more cultivation. We wouldn't be able to grow winter cereals. Our yields would therefore suffer because spring cereals on our heavy land do not yield as well as winter cereals. We would get more weeds. We'd have to use other chemicals and more of other chemicals to try and achieve the results that we can achieve quite simply with 1 or 2 sprays a year of glyphosate.
Without it, I think we're in a slippery slope, and we'll have obviously more carryover of aphids because of the Green Bridge. It would just, life would be very difficult and very much more expensive to grow these crops.